Yeah, so I'm kind of beat up today, really beat up. Yesterday was like it was another double, but I probably did between 10 and 15 sets of, deadlifts, some accessory work, and then yesterday was that was in the morning, and then yesterday was the pro team training at noon, and so it's kill or be killed, in those environments. So and then I had a long work day. And then didn't get in till almost 10 o'clock, and woke up today like I got hit by a truck. So it's like, what do you do? You're going to just roll up and die, or just not do what you're supposed to do today? No, I mean, I'm not feeling good. My body's basically screaming at me right now. But what am I doing? I'm back at it today. But today's biggest challenge is to warm up properly. So it's almost like it's a training day, but it's a rehab day too, because I need to flush my body of these toxins, and the pain is just a weakness leaving your body. The biggest part about today is the fact that, I'm just sore and I'm beat up, and just the warming up process is very complex for me, especially because I have these, pretty delicate shoulders that I spent a lot of time rehabbing. You guys heard me say it a million times, like I was going balls out to the age of 45 and ignoring a lot of things, and I know better, and post that on the comeback trail of staying healthy, and I'm probably 95% there. But the biggest thing is, the mindset of training, because, you have to put your ego to the side, and that's coming from a full-blown egomaniac, and you got to train smart and not stupid. Otherwise, the wheels will fall off again. So the biggest thing is the warm-up, and I feel everybody's individual warm-ups are relative to who they are and what they do and what they want to do. And to be quite frank, their bodies. So, what I do is cater around what some of my limitations are, and to be perfectly honest, training my body, not my ego at this point, to prepare it. And I'm hurting today. So today's like a training day, but make myself feel better day. And I've got to be really tentative with my shoulders. So, most people have a lot of problems with that. They don't understand how to separate it. They don't get it. Ignorance, ego, And you guys know I'm a huge advocate for the ego in the proper senses, but, if you want to do this for the long haul, you got to evolve. You got to adjust. You got to be like a Marine. You got to adapt. So, if you don't want to do that, then get ready to have a short career in any of this. The weight room, martial arts, life. Yeah, so, again, today it's going to be like I'm going basically on feel, and, what's going to make me feel the best today. Because I'm not joking when I tell you, I have an overall body soreness. Low back's a little tweaked today too. So I'm doing everything I can to, like I said, just put myself in the right frame of mind, put my body in the right frame of in the right path, so that it's not a wasted day. The biggest mistake people make is they figure, okay, oh, I'm hurting a little bit today, so I'll just take the day off. No, those are the days you need to come in. And listen, if it differentiates between people that quote unquote work out and people that train. So if you train, you know the difference, and there's always something you can do, and be scientific about it, and have a goal and be specific to it. I don't think anybody hates doing tricep pushdowns, right? The beach muscles, curls for the girls, as they used to say. But, even this, elbows are sore. It's just, it's the life and times of a 48, soon to be 49-year-old old bull athlete. So you push forward. You don't make fucking excuses. You don't complain. You do it, and you repeat. That's what it comes down to. It's about your mind. Your body can take so much more. It's so much more resilient than you think, even with injuries and everything else. So people got to man up. Like I said before, now the curls for the girls, right? But then again, you know, hey, these are the fun muscles everyone likes to train, you know. Everyone likes to talk about and make sure they look good and everything else. But, you know, as a jiu-jitsu guy, you're always pushing and pulling. So your arms take a beating, you know. They really do. So it's really important, like I said, to do what's necessary, that you're complete all the time. But I think the bigger message today is like, you know, man up, man. You know, it's like, what does it come down to? It comes down to your intestinal fortitude. It comes down to, you know, your guts. You know, there's no glory without guts. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you're surrounded by people with tons of excuses, complaints, so on and so forth. You know what, man? It's all about mindset. All about the mindset, you know. Yeah, you do gotta ignore the pain sometimes, but be smart about it. Yeah, so like, you know, like people that talk about going through the motions. I mean, listen, there's days when you ultimately have to go through the motions. But if you start the day saying, man, I feel like crap, I'm gonna go through the motions, it ends up not being that way. It ends up becoming more positive and more beneficial than you anticipated it to be in the first place. Like, all of a sudden it becomes a training day, because you'd be surprised. Like, again, I've been going here for about 40 minutes and like I'm feeling better and better as the time goes on. And it goes like, okay, listen, what if I let my mind beat me? What if I let that little voice in the back of your head that everyone has, you know? But for me, I've ultimately been able to kick that voice's ass most of my life, but I still have it. And getting out there and making it happen. And like, I can tell you that 9.9 times out of 10, those days you start off feeling like hell, or you've been beat up from the day before's training, whatever the case may be, life's rigors, stress, whatever. Some of these days end up becoming some of the best days of your life when it comes to your training. And it's also your mental clarity. You know, it can reset your whole day, where you might be feeling like crap, you might be in a bad mood. But all that goes away once you just listen. One of my greatest phrases, and something I've lived by my whole life, is that, you know, discipline always beats motivation. Because you're not going to be motivated every day. You're just not. You know, you're not. And that's coming from someone who's pretty damn motivated. But discipline beats motivation. Habits beat motivation. Okay? You become a machine. Repetition is what's going to get you by in life for success. And that's in the gym, out of the gym, whatever you embrace in your life. But, you know, listen, we're all flesh and blood. We're all, you know, we all have, you know, that weakness. We're not perfect. And, you know, you may walk around and think you're Superman, but you're not. You know, your job is to try and become Superman, you know. And every day of your life, it's like, you know, when's your prime? For me, my prime is every year of my life, because I'm not trying to be that person that I was the year before. I'm trying to be better within those parameters and excelling what the goals that I set for myself. And in my opinion, that's what life's all about.